All right, welcome to today's video. Seriously, I want you to just look around at the world being built today. We're constantly told this massive engineering marvel is our glorious, frictionless future. But what if it's not? What if the hidden design parameters of our automated infrastructure are actually engineered for something way darker? Let's dive into it.
So we look at tomorrow and we're sold this frictionless utopia, right? We're talking seamless, autonomous transport, vehicles perfectly navigating the streets without a single traffic jam in sight. Sounds incredible.
And then you have this flawless efficiency from new smart grids. They dynamically route power exactly where it's needed, literally the exact millisecond it's needed. Pure, optimized energy. Top it all off with self-healing materials. I mean, we're talking about physical systems designed to just completely remove human error from the equation, managing all that global complexity totally on our behalf.
It all sounds absolutely perfect, right? Well, what if total efficiency is really just a holding pattern? What if this sprawling smart grid isn't actually optimized to help you, but is literally built to trap you?
Total efficiency is a holding pattern. Let that sink in. Complete efficiency is merely the setup. It's the precursor to a terminal grid programmatically engineered for calculated, localized collapse. They aren't building a system to sustain you. They are building a system to control you.
This brings us to the code of program decay. See, the maintenance of our physical world is no longer physical. It is strictly programmatic. It's all just lines of code.
Enter the obsolescence protocol. Basically, every sensor, every automated valve, and every gate in a smart city now runs on dynamic license agreements. They rely entirely on proprietary software controlled by a tiny handful of massive tech syndicates. Think about it. If you want a door to open, the software literally has to say yes.
So what happens when you start operating outside their centralized parameters? Well, the algorithm strikes. That self-healing concrete, it just stops repairing itself. The power grids intentionally fail their predictive stress tests. Automated supply routes systematically reroute completely away from you. Localized structural failure isn't an accident anymore, guys. It's an algorithm.
But here's the thing. Program decay is really just step one. The true danger? The isolation protocols. We're talking about the programmable containment of entire physical populations. It is wild.
Now, this is where it gets incredibly real. We are witnessing the terrifying merger of physical infrastructure with central bank digital currencies, programmable money. Your bank account and the physical world around you are being locked on to the exact same grid.
Look at how massive AI arrays now manage real-time supply chain choke points. Buying, selling, or honestly, even physically moving outside of this private algorithmic grid becomes functionally impossible. You are just boxed out.
The absolute second a non-compliance metric is detected, the containment matrix executes. Step 1, traffic grid stall. Step 2, public transit is deactivated. Step 3, smart city sectors locked down. And finally, Step 4, the algorithm induces artificial scarcity, instantly cutting off your resources in real time.
What this means is that your smart environment instantly weaponizes against you. In a flash, your city turns into an automated holding cell, and the warden is just a centralized corporate ledger.
Which brings us to the final phase of the terminal grid, the rise of private corridors. While the public grid decays, physical corridors become totally 100% privatized for the elite. Average citizens are quite literally coded out of their own geography, trapped in these decaying, localized gridlocks. Meanwhile, unimpeded elite assets use premium access tokens to just glide right through high-speed transport networks and tap into private energy reserves, two completely different worlds.
The system isn't breaking down, it is breaking up. That quote hits the nail on the head. Basic human mobility and resource stability are no longer fundamental rights. No, they are exclusive software subscriptions that only the super compliant can afford to keep active.
We are looking straight at the new feudalism. Only this time around, it isn't built on dirt and kings, it's built on concrete, steel, and proprietary code. And the whole thing is administered by a silent, mathematical AI tribunal. The fields are automated, the cities are gated, and honestly, the only escape is deeper compliance.
We spend so much time worrying about data leaks and social media feeds, right? But the ultimate physical cage is literally being built right outside our front doors.
The architecture of power understands one fundamental truth. To control human outcomes at a massive scale, you absolutely have to control the very foundation of human survival.
The programmed collapse is not a risk, it is a design parameter. I want to repeat that. It's a design parameter. The gridlocks are already active. The corridors are already monitored. This system inherently treats your personal independence as an anomaly, a bug that needs to be purged.
This automated tomorrow we're all being sold, it holds the ultimate physical remote control over your life, and the gates are closing fast.
0. That is the exact amount of independence designed into this newly constructed terminal grid system. 0.
Because here is the gritty, uncomfortable truth of it all. You do not own the code. And if you don't own the code that directs your decisions and your environment, you are already trapped in the programmed collapse.
So, as this automated future locks into place all around us, there is really only one question that matters right now. What is your exit strategy from the terminal grid?